Hey, new office, new setup. What is going on, friends? Today we are going to be talking about how to build a personal brand in 2020. So if you're wondering how to get yourself branded, how to get yourself noticed more online, how to sell more on social media, then friend, you are in the right place. Let's get to it. Personal branding for 2020. Here we go. Okay, so we have to do some groundwork first, and people who know me know I'm not a very big fan of groundwork, and here is why. So my husband will get a box from wherever we're buying from, and he will meticulously open it all up, lay it all down, get everything set up just perfectly, grab those instructions and read them like his life depends on it, okay? And he goes from the beginning to the end, and friends, I tell you this right now, there's never a screw left over, there's never a bolt on the floor, there's never a piece of wood that's like, oh my gosh, where did that one come from? There's none of that. Me, on the other hand, I like to act like it's spaghetti. I like to just kind of cook it, fling it up against the wall, and hope something sticks. Okay? I'm always like, it'll work, don't worry, babe. I'm just perfectly sure that this is gonna go down perfectly. And he's like, well, did you read the instructions? Well, no. Did you even think about what you were gonna do ahead of time? Well, no. And you really expected this to work, babe? And I'm like, oh, no, which is why now we're coming to you. Here's all the things, here's the instructions. How about you just have at it? And if that's your marketing plan for the year, then you are setting yourself up to fail, and so am I. And so if you're just trying to fling stuff up against a wall, hoping it works, hoping that this can be your personal branding for the year, it's probably not happening. And you're probably finding yourself, what happens is so often with social media marketing is that we have a product to sell and we think everybody's gonna want it in the same, everybody's gonna set the same kind of value on it that you're setting on it. So this is these are my cute earrings. I just love them. I'm super excited. This is what I'm selling. Everybody's gonna want it. Well, who's everybody? Who's listening to you? And the problem is you can right away discount some people, but you don't. So you're like, well, I can talk to men and I can talk to kids under the age of, who have no spending powers whatsoever, and I can talk to this person, and it's just not working. And that is so often what we do is we need to lay the groundwork. We need to look at our market and look at what's going on and really make a plan so that when we put things out there into social media, we're not just speaking noise and we're not just speaking white air, because that happens all too often, friend, okay? So the first thing I want you to consider is, what do you want to be known for? Quit playing small. Quit saying that, there's nothing for you to do and you're not sure that people really value your giftings and you're not even really sure how you fit in here. Friend, you've probably been playing small for a really long time now, and it is not time to play small. The world needs your voice. They need to hear you. There is nobody that can be you but you. You bring your own unique giftings, you bring your own unique talents to the table, and when you play small, you deprive the world of those giftings that you have. So we gotta make a plan, because we gotta share you with the world. And so often we're like, well, I don't really think I can. And moms, we especially get into this track, right? And here's how it runs is it's all about the kids, or it's all about, a job that I have, or it's all about something else, and it's all about like just getting involved with their sports activities and their homework and their school and whatever it is that's going on, that we put everybody else first, and we forget that we, at one point, I can tell you right now, go back to when you were 18 and you just graduated from high school. You did not think to yourself, oh, I'm just gonna go do nothing for the rest of my life. I am just gonna play it as small as I possibly can. I don't want to have an imprint on the world. I don't really want to get involved. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. You didn't think like that. Go back to 18-year-old you and think about the things and the dreams and the ideas and the goals and the talents and the visions that you would have for your life. Think about the things you put on your bucket list. Think of those ideas and start to write it down. This is me. This is who I am. This is what I want to do with my life. These are my goals. And take, moms, I'm talking especially to you, okay, mama? Take your kiddos out of the picture for just a second, okay, and think, what is it? What's my contribution? Okay. okay? And some of you might say, Claire, the kiddos are part of my picture. They're a big part of it. That's great too. That's okay too. But in order to get you where we're going, we gotta form this picture, okay? So what are your dreams and goals? What do you wanna be known for? What are you preparing to build for? Without a solid foundation, you're never gonna get where you're going. You're never gonna be able to, if you don't open those plans up, that thing is not gonna get built. If you don't write down things, that thing's not gonna get built. I would challenge you today to write down 5 things that really were part of who you were and what you wanted to do back when you were 18 that now you've probably lost hope of and you probably lost sight of a really long time ago. Friend, write down 5 things today, would you? And if you want to share it with me, I would love to hear from you in a comment, because I would love to hear more about what's going on in your life and just the goals and the dreams and things that you're thinking through, okay? All right, so let's not fling it up. Let's not just fling it up and hope it sticks. So the first thing I want to encourage you to do is write down those things and remember who you were back then and what your goals and what your passions were. The second thing when it comes to personal branding, okay, is you are going to need a mission statement. What is it that you're actually standing for? Who is it that you are? What are you trying to achieve? Because, you know, without vision, the people perish. Without a plan, where are we going? What are we even trying to achieve? What are we even trying to get to? Okay, so you're gonna need something. Now, Richard Branson, who is uber successful, right, likes to say that you should try and keep it down to 140 characters. So that's like a Twitter tweet, right? So you wanna keep a Twitter tweet. Do we even say Twitter tweets? I'm guessing we don't say Twitter tweets. So keep it down to a 140 character tweet. So what you want to do is, it's almost like an elevator speech, right? This is who I stand for, this is where I'm going. Now, I wanted to read to you, I gotta bend in my draw to do this, a couple of mission statements that I really like. Okay, I want to read to you Kate Spade's mission statement, okay? You guys ready for this? Kate Spade New York draws women into a world that's culturally curious, intellectually alive, and glowing with irresistible allure. There are stories to capture the imagination and dramas to unfold. Kate Spade New York encourages women to star in their own lives, to be courageous, to indulge their many passions, to tune out the noise of fashion fads and mediocrity in all its forms. Kate Spade is the brand that helps women express their own personal style with incandescent charm and a dash of rebellion, okay? So that's their mission statement, all right? Now their vision statement is crisp color, graphic print, playful sophistications are the hallmarks of Kate Spade New York. From handbags and clothing to jewelry, fashion accessories, fragrance, eyewear, shoes, swimwear, home decor, desk accessories, stationery. We call it living colorfully. They are so dialed down on where they want to be, but they're not just speaking to everybody, okay? Let's listen to this first sentence. You guys ready? Kate Spade New York draws women. First 4 words. Kate Spade doesn't draw men. This is the brand. This is what the brand has said, right? Not trying to draw men, trying to draw women into a world that's culturally curious, intellectually alive, okay? All right, Warby Parker's mission statement is also drilled down. Warby Parker was founded with a rebellious spirit and a lofty objective to offer designer eyewear at a revolutionary price while leading the way for socially conscious businesses. So again, they're not just speaking to everybody, they're more speaking to people that are going to be more socially conscious, people that are actually looking for a good deal. It says here a revolutionary price, so it's not going to be somebody who's out there just like spending willy-nilly, right? They're actually trying to speak to people who are going to be culturally, socially conscious about what they're doing and also looking for a good deal. Their vision statement is, we believe that buying glasses should be easy and fun. It should leave you happy and good looking with money in your pocket. Again, it's speaking to somebody who's not just spending like crazy. All right, let's look at Google's, okay? Google's mission statement is to organize the world's information and make it universally accessible and useful. So theirs is for sure a 140 character tweet. Vision statement is to provide access to the world's information in one click. It is simple, it is drilled down, and it is not speaking to everybody. It is just speaking to a niche. It's just speaking to a set amount of people who they can be sure this is where we're aiming for, okay? And so you want to really, the third point I want to make today in this the personal branding video is that we want to figure out who our target market is, and you want to do it fast, okay? The quicker that you can figure out who it is that you're trying to attract, the people that then will come to you, okay? If it takes you a while to drill down really on who you're trying to serve, who you're trying to show up in service to, then people won't come to you because you're still trying to drill it down, because you're like, well, I could target women, I could target men, I could target people under 20, and I could target people over 55, and I could target, and basically by the time you've drawn your target lines, it includes 95% of the population. Except the problem with that is it's white air, it's white noise, nobody's listening. People have tuned you out, okay? So you want to be really clear on what you're offering, and it's okay, like Kate Spade, it's okay to say draws women. Like, this group is called Kingdom Minded Boss Ladies. If anybody tries to get in my personal Facebook group, okay, where I'm aiming it at, you know, like boss ladies, and if they're a man, chances are I'm not gonna accept them. 100% I'm not gonna accept them, because I know where I'm going and I'm drilled down in what I'm doing, okay, on Facebook and in some of my other areas, okay? All right, so we're gonna define a target area. Here's a couple of things that I wanna ask you to consider, okay? But I'm also gonna drop a link below for where you can grab a free printable. This is gonna help you define your target market quickly, okay? You're just gonna answer the questions on it, and it's gonna end up with you being able to really drill down on what you would like to see yourself standing out for. All right, so are we looking at men or women? Do they have kids? Do they not have kids? Do they have fur babies? Are they married? Are they not married? Are they seeking marriage? What kind of money do they have? What kind of stores are they shopping at? What kind of hobbies do they have? What are they doing with their free time? What are their interests? Friends, this is all really important, okay? You have to put together this character that in your mind, you know who you're speaking to, okay? Some people will call it an avatar. So you look at this person and you're like, okay, this is my ideal customer. What does that person look like? I have a person in my mind that whenever I put out a video, whenever I tweet, whenever I do something on social media, I know who I'm speaking to. My personal brand is dialed down so that I know, okay, these are the customers I'm looking for. This is exactly what this person looks like. This is how I can speak uniquely to her. This is how I can show up in service to her. And you can even name them too. I have mine named in my head. So I can be like, okay, I am just speaking to this person. Friend, that's how you'll stand out on social media. That is how, when you build your personal brand, that's how why people will not look at other people, but they will just come and they will follow you. When you show up in service to your ideal customer, they will find you. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching this. If you have any questions, I would love to hear from you in the comments. I will drop a link to the printable that I've been talking about, okay? But other than that, thanks for being a part of what I'm up to. Feel free to share this with others, and of course, look around for some more videos. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya.